Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I share all about that and more on my channel. Today we are talking about our January 2024 budget. This is the first budget of 2024. I'm so excited for a new year, a new start, and all of that goodness that comes with January. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I am happy to say that my husband and I actually both did get increases for the end of the year, like for January. And so our income will be going up a little bit. Unfortunately for us, the insurances that we have to pay for, so like our medical, dental, vision, all of those insurances also increased. So unfortunately, that probably is going to eat away most of the increases that we got. So I'm sure you guys can relate if you guys have insurances through your jobs too. It just kind of works out that way sometimes. So I am projecting that we will be bringing in $7,300. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, we were at like $7,200. So between the increases that we got, which I mean, were not huge, you guys, like they were basically not even really cost of living increases, but with the increases that we did get and then subtracting off the increases in our insurances, I'm kind of guesstimating it'll be around $7,300. I feel like that's a pretty good estimate. So it's another extra $100. I'm not complaining. Obviously that is awesome to have extra money. But it just would have been nice if our insurances did not go up as well, but that's okay. So budgeting with $7,300. If I need to adjust this number, and I do round this off, so like obviously it's not going to be exactly $7,300, but I do just round this off just for ease. And I also do like to build up my buffer throughout the year. So I'd kind of do this as a way of building up my buffer. So it'll probably be like 73.14 or 73.23, you know, around there. If it's like closer to 74 or like 73.50, I will update that. But I'm pretty sure this is probably what it's going to be. So that is what we're working with for January. So mortgage, this is another update that I have actually for our mortgage. So this will be for February 1st. Our mortgage payment will be going up. I do not know how much, because we did get our property tax bill for 2024, and it was obviously, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you've known that this is coming. I talk about it like almost every budget video, but we've been underpaying on our property taxes for a while. They just did not, it took them a while to catch up to the fact that we built a house here. I mean, we bought a house that was a new build, so it took them a while to catch that up. So this is the year where they obviously realized that we own a house here now, and it's not just like a plot of land anymore. So I'm waiting to see, we do have our property taxes and our insurance escrowed into our mortgage. And so I don't really know what's going to change on that yet, but we will have more information. So I don't think that our mortgage for January will change, but it will probably be from like February or March moving forward. So I will keep you guys updated. For now, I am just budgeting our regular amount, which is $2,100. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess that it's probably going to go up to like $2,400 with the adjusted property taxes. So probably we'll have a decent increase in our mortgage in 2024, but we were totally prepared for this. Like we knew this was coming. We were honestly just waiting for it. And it was kind of frustrating, like not knowing when our mortgage was going to go up. Also, we do pay a little bit extra right now on our mortgage. Our actual mortgage is only about $1,995. So we do pay like an extra $100 on our mortgage. I'm not sure if we will continue to pay extra on our mortgage once our mortgage goes up. Probably not, at least not right away, because we do have other financial goals that we're working on. So I will probably drop it down to the actual mortgage amount again and stop paying extra for the time being. Not really sure how that's going to work out, but again, I'll keep you guys updated. Next up is our cell phone. So this is actually for my husband's cell phone. We are budgeting $265. This is for the year. So if you guys are new on my channel, we use Mint Mobile. My husband and I both use Mint Mobile, and this is for his year of Mint Mobile. So he rolls over in January. Mine rolls over in May. And so I have to pay his annual. So he was on the unlimited plan, but actually we realized over the last few months that he just does not use a lot of data. So we're actually dropping him down to the, I believe it's the 15 gigabyte a month package with Mint. We're going to see how that goes. I'm not really concerned about it. For the most part, my husband is connected to Wi-Fi almost all of the time. And so he really just doesn't use a lot of data. So there's no point in us paying for the unlimited package when he's probably not going to use it. I think the most he's used in the last like year on a monthly basis was like 10. And so we could actually drop him down. I think they have a lower, I think they might have a 10, but we've thought just go on the higher side and do the 15. So this will give him 15 gigabytes of data a month. So $265 for the year, which is amazing. We love Mint. Highly recommend. I have a link down below if you guys want to check them out. Then we have our HOA fee, which we have to pay annually. So I know this is different than a lot of other people have, but we do have to pay our HOA annually instead of monthly, and it's only $200 a year, so it's really cheap. It's basically just to like maintain the common areas of our neighborhood, which we have like a little playground, and that's pretty much it. Like we don't have like a pool or tennis courts or anything like really cool. So $200 a year. Now this actually could change. We haven't actually officially gotten the bill yet for the year, so I will update this if I need to. But last year it was $200. I'm assuming it'll be similar this year. Then next up we have our Peloton. So we do have a Peloton bike, and we do have to pay the monthly fee for that. So that's $45. Right now our Peloton is buried in our office during our basement remodel. So honestly, we haven't been using it for the last couple of months. I probably should have paused the subscription, but I do actually use the app for other exercises too. So it's not a huge deal, but I do wish that I could use my bike right now. It's just not like feasible at the moment. But we do use the app for like other exercises. So it's not like we're paying this for nothing, but I do wish that we could use the bike right now, but just not gonna happen until our basement is finished, more finished at least. Then we have our internet. So we do obviously pay internet. That's $60 a month. We have our giving. So we do have a reoccurring donation that goes to St. Jude every single month in the amount of $100. Then we have childcare, which is $585. So my daughter goes to a part-time 4K program. We have to pay for the other part of it that is not paid for already. So we have to pay for like half of it. So that's $585. Then we have, I don't know why I put water bill. Oopsie. We do not have a water bill. That was actually last month, I believe. We had that in December. Now I can't even remember. Yes, it was in December. Sorry about that. I wrote it down because I had it in my budget last month, but we do not need to have that this month. And finally is our electric. So this we are budgeting $250 for. This is electric and gas, and so that should probably be fine for that. Although this is the time of year where it starts to go up again in the winter because I live in Wisconsin and it is cold, really cold here. So love that. Total for fixed expenses is $3,605. Obviously, that's a little bit higher, but we do have two pretty high ticket items that we don't normally have in our budget. So that's kind of to be expected. Total remaining is $3,695. Let's go ahead and move up to our variable expenses. So we are not really changing these much for 2024, at least not yet. So spending, my husband and I both get $100 each for personal spending. That has been that way for a very long time. I do not see us changing that right now. Maybe sometime in the future, but not right now. I lied. Actually, gas, we are moving up to $250. I just feel like that's a better budget for us. And I never really worry about like overspending for gas because we're either we're gonna spend the money on gas either way. So if we don't spend it, that's fine. If we do, at least we have it in our budget. So $250 for gas. I am delusionally leaving our grocery budget at $800, hoping that by a miracle we will somehow stay in our grocery budget, but I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm really just reluctant to move that up to $900. I just feel like I just don't want to, I don't want to give in. Like I don't want to just give up on myself. So we're gonna lean into the Delulu mindset for 2024 and leave that at $800. Next up is fun and kids. We have $100 a month for that. The winter is always easier for us to stick to this budget because it is cold here and there's really just not a lot to do. So that should be an easy category to keep at. $200 for miscellaneous and $250 for dining out. Again, a little delusional here, but actually last January, we did not eat out at all. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we took the entire month of January and we did not eat out a single time. I don't know if we're gonna do that again. I'm thinking about it. I have to talk to my husband about it and see how he feels about it. We'll see. Or at least I want to eat out a lot less. So I would really, really like to stay on this category for 2024 in general, and I'm really hopeful that we'll be able to do that. So we will see. I'll keep you guys updated. Total for our variable expenses is $1,800 for the month of January, leaving us with a remaining of $1,895. Next category is our sinking funds. So these are savings accounts that we have set aside for specific items such as car, home, Christmas, kids, and vacation. And yes, we are saving for Christmas in January. We do this every single year. It is just amazing to have that money building up all year long and then having that money to be able to spend for Christmas. So we do start our Christmas fund over again in January. So for our car, we are putting $50 to our car fund, $100 to our house fund, $100 to our Christmas fund, $50 to our kids fund, and $100 to our vacation fund. So that leaves our total sinking funds at $400 and our remaining at $1,495. And if you guys have been here for a while, that is going towards our financial goal that we're working on, which is our basement fund. If you guys have been following me for a while, we are currently working on remodeling our basement. So that is where all of our money is going to be going for a little bit. I'm hoping we can finish up this remodel in the next few months and also stop saving money for it because I would like to move on to other goals, to be honest. I feel like I get really bored with financial goals, like really bored easily with financial goals. And I just don't like to stay on a financial goal for more than a few months. Like, I feel like after we paid off all of our debt and we had such a long debt-free journey, we were on our debt-free journey for 2 years, like hardcore 2 years. And I feel like ever since then, I'm just like, okay, what's next? Like, let's move on. I don't want to do this anymore. So I feel like that really changed my mindset on like financial goals. I am just like over it by like a few months in. I'm just like, all right, let's move to the next. Let's move on. So that is all I have for you guys for my January budget. Let me know if you guys have done your January budget yet. If you haven't already, come on, let's go. New year, new budget. You guys need to get on it. Set yourself up for financial success in 2024. I believe in you. You are going to do amazing in 2024. Let's do it together. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you guys want to follow along with my journey. And let's see where 2024 takes us. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys soon in another video. Bye, guys.